Good day, folks. Thank you so much for joining us. Today we have with us Irum Sana. She recently came to Canada and started working as a professor at one of the colleges slash universities. So anyway, without having me to introduce her any further, I'll let her have the opportunity. So, if you can get started by telling us a little bit about yourself first.
Thank you, Saad, for giving me this opportunity to share my professional journey. My academic journey started back in 2006, right after my graduation. I joined as a lecturer in UNT Lahore. Then I got a scholarship for my PhD studies. Went to UK, did my PhD from Loughborough University. And in the last 2 years of my PhD, I worked on the project of driverless cars. I also taught the subject of statistics to undergrad students and master's students. And went back to Pakistan 2013. I rejoined as an assistant professor. Then I was there for 5 years, and with my family, I moved to Canada in 2018. And this year, I started as a national lecturer in the University of Toronto.
That's nice. So, which subjects are you teaching right now?
I'm teaching urban transportation policy.
Okay, and that is directly related to your civil engineering. You did a PhD in civil engineering, right?
Yeah, my PhD is in intelligent transportation system.
So how is uh, so tell us a little bit about intelligent transportation. What does that all cover?
Basically, it's a very specialized field, and what I taught in transportation engineering is mostly subjects like transportation engineering, planning. I also taught multimodal logistics. Um, but most of the time, I was teaching the subjects related to transportation in addition to the statistics and multimodal logistics. So I think I would like to tell about that how uh, you know, uh, covered my journey regarding my teaching in Canada. So when I when we came here in 2018, I wanted to start my teaching career in Canada. And before coming, I thought that it will be like easy to get to the uh, uh, teaching career here. But when I started applying, I didn't get much response in the start. So then I thought so maybe I should explore that how things are working here. Maybe I need to talk to people who are already teaching here. So I found out that per year there are more number of PhDs in Canada than the full-time teaching positions being offered. For one position, there are a lot of applicants. So maybe, and I thought maybe I should start from small um, position or a part-time teaching position. I came into contact with some of the teachers who were already teaching in colleges here. One of them suggested me to do a bridging program, the college teaching training program. But at that time, the deadline was passed, and then I planned to do the next year. Meanwhile, I was in contact with a professor at Ryerson University. I met him and we talked about the research opportunities. After 2 months, he offered me a postdoc position. So I worked with him for some time. And by the time my postdoc was ended, my bridging program started. And it was the eight months program. At the end, we were forced to teach in colleges for one term. And this is how I started in Sheridan College in business school. And when it was ending, then COVID started, and things got a bit slow down. I wasn't applying much, but I also didn't miss the relevant opportunities because from the very start, I was focused on applying a very relevant opportunities. And last 2.5 years, this was the first time I saw some opportunity which was very relevant to me. So I applied for that, and within a month, I got the offer. And this is how I landed on this job. The important thing here is that whatever I did, like whether it was a written program, it was a postdoc, they all helped me at the end to secure this position in the university.
Interesting. I mean, like, I think all the efforts that you have made, they all connected dots. So that's amazing to know about that part. So
Yeah,
apart from that, you're also a mother of a very energetic child. How do you manage your family commitments against your professional commitments?
I think this is a very interesting question, and I'm glad you asked it. When we came here in 2018, within 3 months, my husband started a full-time job, and our son was 3 years old, and there was still a year for him to join a school. Uh, so I decided maybe I shouldn't look for a full-time position. Maybe I should just look for a part-time teaching position so that I can give time to, family and take care of son. Um, but I think the important point is that uh, it was very strange for me in the start because I was working full time for 8 years before coming here, and uh, I felt very strange when all of the sudden I wasn't doing anything and was just staying home. So it was difficult in the beginning, but the plus point was that it gave me enough time to think and reflect and to bring the balance in the career and then the quality of life because that is what we are looking for here in Canada. The
Absolutely.
purpose, yeah. So in all that journey, one of the most important point is that my husband is very supportive and he's more active than me in taking care of our son. We managed each and everything together, and it made this journey a lot easier.
Absolutely. I think a helping spouse and a considerate spouse actually helps you a lot for sure in your
Yeah.
journey. So thank you so much. Anyway, really appreciate the fact, Ram, you take the time out today to go through your journey and explain the intricate complexities associated with it. So thank you so much for doing this today.
Thank you very much. And I think if anyone who has the same background like PhD and wants to start career here in Canada, they can contact me and I can, tell them in detail that what other things that could help.
That'll be amazing. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
यहाँ करते हैं पॉज. अच्छा हो गया जी. थैंक यू सो मच, आपने टाइम निकाला.